our guys did a good job.
The Buckeye football team gained 27 new teammates.
I know our sales in one day, the day after the national championship, had surpassed the sales previously by the entire week.
And sales from Ohio State gear reached new heights.
All that and more right here on Buckeye News Now. Welcome back, everyone. I'm Rithika Shah.
And I'm Ariana Bernard. You're watching Buckeye News Now.
27 high school athletes from across the country signed on to play football for Ohio State in what's being called one of the top 10 recruiting classes of the season. Sports Director Hayden Grove brings you to the Woody Hayes Athletic Center for a look into the Buckeyes signing day.
27 of the nation's most talented football players from 12 different states, including 13 offensive players, 13 defensive players, and one special teamer, make up the class of 2015 for the Ohio State Buckeyes, another top 10 class put together by Ohio State head coach Urban Meyer.
A little anxiety around here during the morning, and our guys did a good job.
In a class that Rivals.com, ESPN, and Scout.com considered amongst the 10 best in the country, Ohio State added a lot of high school talent to the football program on Wednesday afternoon. Amongst that group were quarterbacks Joe Burrow and Torrance Gibson, who will give the Buckeyes 6 scholarship quarterbacks, a situation that newly named quarterback coach Tim Beck says is a good problem to have.
They're going to develop, under Coach Meyer's system here. And what he's done everywhere he's ever been, quarterbacks have been extremely, extremely successful. And I think they saw that. They thought they saw the opportunity to come and play in an offense where they could get better. They saw a chance to play at a program that's going to develop them as young men, as student athletes.
While most of the 23 recruits who signed on Wednesday were Buckeyes through and through, a couple were on the fence, including running back Mike Weber, who decided to come to Columbus over the University of Michigan, something with which Meyer and running backs coach Stan Drayton were very pleased.
And right away, I knew Mike Weber was a cultural fit. He's an unselfish player who cares about his teammates. He plays with unbelievable toughness and passion, and I hope that our backs are representing that right now. Because that's exactly what we want in our room, and I think he felt that, and I think that was ultimately the reason why he chose to be a Buckeye.
With National Signing Day now in the books, there's not much left on the Ohio State football calendar until the start of spring practice. Until then, for Lantern TV, I'm Hayden Grove.
The benefits of Ohio State winning the national title go beyond just being named champions. Revenue of OSU merchandise sales is on the rise and is estimated to top the total revenue made in 2014 by $3 to $4 million. I looked into the effects the national championship has had on the university, as well as some local retailers. Take a look. Ohio State winning the national championship game is a gift that keeps on giving. The anticipated rise in revenue of OSU merchandise sales seems to serve as an additional reward.
Starting the next morning, sales had hugely increased. Foot traffic was through the roof. There were so many people there.
With the help of Ohio State's successful football season, annual revenue from merchandise like this and this could increase about 25% by the end of this year.
I know our sales in one day, the day after the national championship, had surpassed the sales previously by the entire week. So they definitely had rose. There was a ton of people interested in our gear and what we had to offer. So it was really busy for the next few weeks.
Carly is not the only one to witness the rise of merchandise sales. Student Book Exchange has also experienced this trend.
I can't compare because obviously we didn't have a national championship last year, but I can compare regular sales to last February with our normal non-championship merchandise is doubled over last year, so it's been a nice boon to our top line.
The university predicts that there will be a $3 to $4 million bump in revenues from merchandise royalties by the end of this year. But where exactly does this money go?
It is distributed to academic affairs, to athletics, to student life, and to the Alumni Association. And each of their direction is how can we best use these funds to support student experience at Ohio State, whether it's through scholarship, programming, or other support.
When the Buckeyes won the national championship game against the University of Miami in 2002, revenues doubled to $5 million for the following year. Since then, there has been an increasing trend of revenue from merchandise royalties each year.
We sell more merchandise 5 years from now than we did 5 years ago. So there's a nice trend up. These events create little bumps along the way, as a negative season might as well. But if you drew a line through the ups and downs, you would have a general upward swing.
Reporting for Lantern TV, I'm Ariana Bernard.
After winning 3 straight games, the Ohio State men's basketball team's recent win streak has ended after Wednesday night's loss to Purdue and West Lafayette, Indiana. The game went down to the wire with the unranked Boilermakers narrowly taking a 60-58 win against the Buckeyes, who were without one of their main contributors in sophomore forward Mark Loving. In a statement provided to Lantern TV via email, Assistant Athletic Director for Communications Dan Wallenberg said Loving has temporarily lost his privilege to wear the scarlet and gray. Neither Loving nor Wallenberg immediately responded to an email requesting a comment. The Buckeyes are now ranked 5th in the Big Ten standings and tip off against the Rutgers Scarlet Knights this Sunday in Piscataway, New Jersey. A local towing company is giving back your money.
And Columbus Division of Fire shows you how to fight the flames.
Stay with us. For 2 local towing companies, it's payback time. Shamrock Towing and Cam Car have reached a settlement agreement with a class of Ohio drivers who claimed that they were charged unlawful administrative fees when their cars were towed between September of 2008 and July of 2014. Administrative fees could include extra costs of towing a car, such as paying for paperwork and employees. The state allows a total of $90 for towing and $12 per day for storage. Now drivers will be able to recover $23 to $28 per tow from the extra $30 to $35 they were charged. Both Shamrock Towing and Cam Car have stopped charging the extra fees. Shamrock Towing's attorneys did not respond to a request for comment.
An Ohio State graduate student who had been reported as missing since Thursday is not in danger, according to Columbus Police. Amin Mohammed, a doctoral student in the College of Pharmacy, was last seen Thursday at Parks Hall, where the college is located. In a statement provided to the Lantern via email, Columbus Police said adults are allowed to go missing without saying where they are going, so there was nothing unusual or concerning about Mohammed's case. Other people have spotted Mohammed in several locations over the past 2 days, and the case will be closed once a law enforcement officer sees him as well.
According to the experts, dousing a kitchen fire with water may not be the smartest thing to do. The Ohio State University Medical Center's Burn Center and the Columbus Division of Fire teamed up for a safety demonstration on Monday as part of National Burn Prevention Week. Firefighters and physicians spoke to the media about how common kitchen grease fire burns can be prevented and treated. They recommended covering the fire or putting it out with a powdery substance.
What you never ever want to do is throw some type of liquid on it, because that liquid is always going to be colder than the grease, and you're going to get a splash effect, which is going to burn. It's going to splash up on you, it's going to burn you, and it's going to ignite the rest of the kitchen on fire.
Kitchen grease fire burns can take weeks to months for recovery and often involve skin grafting and physical therapy. Burn Center representatives said they see an average of 3 to 4 cases per week at the Wexner Medical Center.
Yesterday felt like a glimpse of spring with plenty of sunshine and warmer temperatures. And then Mother Nature came right back into it with bringing in an inch of snow and frigid temperatures last night into this morning.
And as always, our meteorologist John Bangoff is tracking this campus weather for you. John, can we expect the weather to remain so sporadic, or will things begin to even out this weekend?
Rithika and Ariana, it's been quite a roller coaster the past few days. Today, much cooler weather, only a high of about 19 degrees, dropping all the way down to 11 degrees by tonight, but the big story is going to be that wind chill factor, dropping all the way down near 0 into the -1, -2 range, so definitely bundle up today. The sunshine's nice, but it still is quite chilly. Heading into your day tomorrow, we got all the way up to 32 degrees, so quite a bit warmer. Winds out of the southwest at 8 to 10 miles an hour are again going to make those wind chills feel near 0, so it'll be a little bit warmer tomorrow. Those clouds on the winds, still going to be a pretty chilly day. Heading into the weekend for the day on Saturday, we get all the way up to 43 degrees. This is going to be the warmest day we have for quite a while. Remarkably mild. Winds again out of the southwest at 8 to 10 miles an hour, so it will still be breezy, but enjoy that weekend. It's going to be a great day Saturday. On Sunday, another system moves through, high of 44, so it'll be pretty warm. We got rain starting in the morning, lingering on through the day. I don't expect much accumulation, changing over to snow by Sunday evening, and then into Monday that'll linger. And for the day on Monday, 31 degrees. Cloudy, it'll be mild, seasonable still. No real cold in the forecast coming up, guys. Thanks so much. Have a good day.
That's all we have for you guys this week on Buckeye News Now.
Remember to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter and Instagram.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you all next week.